Thank you for letting me know. Hello everybody, konnichiwa. How is everyone doing? A bit of lag there. I was testing something in the background. But good to know that that test failed, I suppose. Let me adjust the chat here. There we go. I frequently forget to unmute myself, especially when I'm distracted, wondering, looking at different things. And yes, so today we're back with Tears of Themis. For those who weren't here the last time we played this is what is known as okay, well actually this is the before we get into that, I actually do want to ask you something. I've because I was testing stuff in the background, the stream quality may be lower. If it's super low, please let me know and then I will try to adjust it. I was trying to get I'm still trying to figure out how to get Twitch stream working at the same time. Looks like it didn't work. So yeah, that will be a work in progress. But let me see if I can do it live. I don't think it will apply, will it? Okay, fantastic. Very good. In that case, we will go as we will continue like this. Actually, no, yeah, I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit since what I wanted to try isn't working anyway. Let me push it up to this. Okay. There we go. Where was I? So yes, okay. So this is the hoyoverse's, previously known as miHoyo. hoyoverse's lesser known title. This is called Tears of Themis. It is actually what is known as an otome game. Hello, welcome in. No worries, we haven't started yet. I'm just chatting with everybody about my technical issues, and I'm just explaining what this game is for those who didn't watch the last stream of this game. So this is what is known as an otome game. And for those who don't know what an otome game is, it's essentially the crude way of explaining it would be a dating sim, but it's closer to a visual novel, but it's targeted towards mostly a female audience, in that the main character is a female and all of the the love interests, as they're called, are usually males. So yeah, that's essentially what it is. The same company that made Star Rail and Genshin? Yes, actually, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. And this is also an older title, so that's why a lot of people, another reason why a lot of people aren't aware of it. It's really interesting in that not only is it an otome game, it's an otome game in the form of a gacha mobile game, and it's less like, well, there are sort of like battles, except this is a detective themed game, or story rather, and instead of fighting monsters, you debate people. We're trying to find get people to stop being problematic, or trying to find people who are guilty, stuff like that. And the case that we're currently dealing with is, they're still in the very beginning. There is a restaurant I don't remember a lot of it. Let me try to remember. There's a restaurant that's run by this older gentleman, and they're being threatened of being closed down because of the water that the customers drank got them sick. and we inspected the scene of the crime, the restaurant, to find out why the water got contaminated. And there was this cleaning chemical that was used that contaminated the water. But what was odd is that the water, that chemical, not only should it have not contaminated the water, but that chemical shouldn't have been used in the first place. So we're trying to, so there are these strange things that we're finding out. Us as the main character, we are a junior in a law firm. So we're still working out, we're starting to work our way up. Hello, come on in. And we have the gentleman on the screen right there. He's with us while we're investigating. He's a childhood friend of ours. He's also a photographer, an investigative photographer. I can't remember his actual job title. He was trying to remember. He from what I remember, when we were in high school, he moved away to go to university for something else. He wanted, his parents wanted him to do something normal, like a doctor or something. I can't remember what it was, but he'd always been really interested in solving crimes. Like Sherlock Holmes was a big thing for him. So he ended up becoming, I think it was like a criminal investigative photographer or something like that. I can't remember. But that's what's happening. That's the main thing that I remember happening. And last time I was playing with Korean voices. I decided to change it to Japanese voices, and I just looked into it a moment ago, and as a lucky thing, okay, well, to backtrack a little bit, the reason, I wanted to initially go with Japanese voices because that's my preferred language to play in most cases. But I had it seen that they were not going to add Japanese voices for any new updates after a certain point because of the pandemic. But I just looked into it right now, and apparently earlier this year they actually decided that they will add Japanese voices back, which is fantastic. So I switched it to Japanese voices. The other reason I wanted to switch to Japanese voices is because we have a few Japanese people watching our streams, so I want them to be able to understand as well, which is great. So that's a two for. Yeah. So let's get started. Hold on, let me adjust myself here. I'm playing on a mobile. I'm playing on my phone. I had wanted to play this on my iPad, but it doesn't work on tablets apparently, so I had to install and play it on my phone. So that's why the screen is really small. Alright, so let's just go into, I believe this is, it's been a few weeks. So we're still in episode 1, The Hand That Feeds. So, right. You do this now? Level 111? We have plenty of stamina, so that shouldn't be a problem. And... oh wait, no, we're on level 110. We're on 110. Okay, so this is the restaurant. Penny's Comfort Foods. You and Luke have determined that the suspect is someone closely related to Vernon and has a conflict of interest with the restaurant. Vernon, I think, is the older gentleman who owns the restaurant. You suddenly think of Pedro, the man that Winnie had argued with. Vernon had rejected his sales offers several times, which constitutes a conflict of interest. So earlier, when we were still at the law firm, we were leaving the building. In the lobby, there were these two people arguing. there was a man and a woman. Pedro was the man, Winnie was the woman. And Pedro seemed to be as part of this company who I guess was trying to buy the restaurant, I guess, or offer him something. I think the it sounds like no, it's they 100% gave them Western names. They from what I was able to hear in the Korean dialogue, they were saying Korean names. They definitely. Well, we'll see what they say in Japanese.
この事件もしかして俺が調査してるもう一つの案件とも関わってるのか
Wait, he's working on another case? Another case? I'm talking about Pedro, the sales manager for Deli Cart. Winnie told me about him back at the law firm. Winnie didn't tell you about him? Or is there something more to this? Oh, okay. Winnie, if I'm remembering correctly, Winnie is this girl who helps work at this restaurant. I think it may be... No, it's not his granddaughter, but it is someone, like... He's like a grandpa to a lot of young people in the neighborhood, and Winnie's one of them. And he helps them a lot.
ミールキャットはパックスの融資を受けて上場を計画してるって話聞いたことあるか
Pax Capital. Yeah, I did. I also heard that many smaller financial institutions are following suit.
その金融機構の一つが俺にミールキャットの信用と背景の調査を依頼してきた
Wait, what is he? Oh wait, did he do? Did he go to study financial stuff? I don't remember what he originally went to university for.
ミールキャットは大量の桜を雇ってアプリ内の情報を操作してる以外に違法な手段で利益も得ていたらしい。
Oh. What? Deli Cart's just a food review app. What's their goal?
俺もさっぱりだったけど、今回の事故と合わせて考えてみると、調査の方向がつかめた気がする。口コミアプリは市場競争が激しいから、ミールキャットは経営を維持できても、上場できるほどの利益は上げられてない。
Oh right, yeah. So the Pedro guy, he runs Deli Cart, this app that reviews foods and stuff. It reminds you of a certain anime or manga. Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah, this particular shot of Luke, I can see the resemblance to Fruits Basket.
けど、アプリ登録済みの店舗で事故が起きれば、ミールキャットは危機管理コンサルティングサービスを勧められる。
So okay. You're saying that Deli Cart intentionally sabotages its clients? Like review bombing a restaurant to force its owner to purchase Deli Cart's premium service to save their restaurant's reputation? Oh.
これはあくまで俺が2つの依頼を合わせて推測した結果だ。今はまだ証拠がない。
I didn't think this is what private detectives do nowadays. Oh wait, he became a private detective. That's what it was. He studied. He went to university to study something else, but he became a private detective because that's what he really wanted to do.
他に何があるんだ？芸能人のプライベートの調査に不倫調査？勘弁してくれ。
You said it, not me. I thought private detectives were all about solving cold cases. Pedro happens to be a Deli Cart employee. Oh no, he doesn't run it. He's an employee. So you might be right. Let's see if we can find some evidence here. Oh, we're investigating. Okay. So we need to look around. I feel like we might be redoing this, but that's okay. I remember last time we investigated the restaurant and we were looking for clues. I don't remember this conversation though. So, well, let's see. Oh. The glass panes are so clean that someone might actually walk into them. All these items can be redeemed with membership points? Mr. Green's really generous. Oh, Mr. Green is the, yeah, he's the owner. He's the owner. I don't remember if Vernon was his first name or not. I can't read it, but it looks mighty impressive. I tapped on the calligraphy thing. I remember that we looked at this drawer here. Can you see where I'm tapping? Yeah, that's where I'm tapping. But although it's not open, the restaurant's still kept clean and tidy. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it does remember, we do have the things we looked at before. So what would be... I have no idea. Let me see. An open kitchen. It's visually pleasing for customers to see their food being prepared. But if the chef messes up, that's a different story. Let's see. What have we not looked at? The tableware looks custom made. You probably can't just go and buy them. I need to be extra careful around here. I already inspected that. What could be... Yeah, here we go. It looks like a DIY piece. Did Mr. Green make it himself? What's this? A QR code to sign up for the restaurant's membership. Let me see. Turns out that only members can make reservations. Now I can skip the line and be the next time I'm here. Let's look at the computer. You access the computer on the checkout counter to check the restaurant's account logs. The expenditures look normal. Most of the costs are towards ingredients and Delicart's monthly membership fee. Expenditures are for supporting underprivileged students are also reported. Yeah, this is the owner, he helps underprivileged young students.
ミールキャットには悪い口コミばかり書かれてたのに会員費を支払い続けてたのか
Yeah, that's strange. He's been a member since March of last year. Huh? Luke, look. Pedro's name is here. You find Pedro's name among the list of underprivileged students that Vernon had supported. Vernon used to send him $300 every month. Wow. Wait, why is Pedro being so mean now then? Pedro was one of the students that Mr. Green had helped? The records show that Vernon had supported Pedro for a long time. Payments stopped in June last year, around the time when Pedro would have graduated from college. Huh.
西原さんの口座番号は載ってるか
Yes. The last 4 digits match the account number on the insecticide 330 receipt. Wait a minute. Okay. So, that's the insecticide 330. That's the chemical that we found that they were using to, like, kill bugs and stuff. But it shouldn't have been used. That's not a safe chemical to be using in a restaurant like this. And it's Pedro's... Wait. Account number is in the same... Wait, that's crazy.
こうなってくると西原さんは容疑者になる可能性が出てきたな
Okay. Let's see. What else can we look at? The restaurant circuit breaker. I better not touch it. What's this up here? I guess nothing important. Mouse? Yes, I know. Return, I guess. Can I look at the... Actually, let's go back. Go back. Can I look at the... I can't... Okay, I can't... Okay, never mind. Where else can we look? Can I go in the kitchen? Can I go upstairs? No, we've been upstairs. The old man lives upstairs above the restaurant. Let's see. We need to find 4 more pieces of evidence. This potted plant is thriving. Looks like it's cared for very well. Wait, was that an earthworm wriggling in the soil? It's okay, earthworms are good for plants. For soil. Okay. Where else can we look? Can I zoom in? No. Although it's not open... Oh, yeah. We already looked at that. Okay. What else is there? We already looked at that on the floor. I'm basically tapping on everything because I don't know what's... I don't know what is possible to be inspected. We already looked at the books. Oh, wait! We couldn't do that last time. What's this? Is this photo of Mr. Green's family? While searching the bookshelf, you come across a picture frame hidden amongst the receipts. Oh, who is that? This must be Mr. Green's wife, Penny. She's beautiful.
諏訪さんの隣で笑ってるな。すごく幸せそうだ。
So is that Mr. Green when he was younger? Is that their son? Her smile is so gentle. She must have been a kind-hearted person. It's such a pity. His wife passed away. There was a wine shelf too. Yeah. Okay, what about him? Is this Mr. Green's son?
安田さんが諏訪さんの事情を話したとき、息子さんがいるとは言ってなかったぞ。
Who is that then? She's only been in Stellus for a month. It's understandable that she doesn't know everything about his family. I feel like the boy in the photo seems familiar.
見たことある？いつ？最近会ったやつか？
I really can't remember. Mr. Green was quite handsome back in his prime. But now, he seems a bit haggard. Oh yeah, Mr. Green, his health is doing very poorly. I hope this blows over so he can get back on his feet. There's one more clue? Let me bring it up to myself. What is that? That thing. No, not there. No, oh, that's a hand. I see. What else is there here? What else can I look at? So the woman is his wife. He's in the picture too. And then there's this child who may be their son. Is there anything? Oh! You remove the photo to see if there is a date on the back, but you find another photo wedged behind the photo frame. It's Pedro.
写真の撮影日が書いてある。2028年3月。一昨年撮られたものだ。
Oh, this is in the future. It's 2030, I guess. That's in 7 years. Why would Pedro's photo be with Mr. Green's family photo?
諏訪さんの年齢から察するに、お子さんがいたとしても、西原さんよりずっと年上だろうな。
We'll have to ask Mr. Green about it then. Okay, we found everything with this. What else do we have here? Anything else? What is this here? So many comic books. They're all from 30 years ago. Older than me. Anything else here? Wow, are these all recipes? French, Russian, Japanese, Thai? They were published at least 30 years ago. Mr. Green's a really passionate gourmet. There's Is there nothing else here? Oops. I guess that's it here. Can we look at the? Okay, yeah, we can look. We can look closer at the wine cooler now. Who's this? Mr. Green's pretty amazing. He was the champion of last year's Stellus angling competition.
写真の諏訪さんはすごく明るく見えるな。今と違って。
This incident caused his restaurant to close down. Of course he'd be upset.
釣りって言えば、お前海鮮料理が好きだったよな。今でもそうなのか？
Of course I do. Arguably even more now. Seafood's low in fat, so I don't have to worry about gaining weight. That's actually not true about shrimp. Shrimp is pretty fatty, but I love shrimp.
お前は痩せすぎだから、少し肉がつくぐらいでちょうどいいさ。
No way. I just bought a new dress. What else do we have here? XO, cognac, tequila, gin, liqueurs. Oh, liquors. That's a different one. This must be Mr. Green's collection. Looks like Mr. Green enjoys all kinds of drinks. What else do we have here? I think that's it. Can we go closer to... Okay, we can't. What about... Can we go to that... We need two more clues. We went to the front desk. Can we go to the door? We already inspected the door. I want to go to that. It's the restaurant's menu. Seafood tofu soup, veggie delight, pan-fried pork chops. Now I'm hungry. What else can I inspect closer that I haven't already looked at? We already looked at that cup on the table. How about that table? Can I... Or this table? Or anything on the floor? What's that? We looked at that already. The restaurant's still warmly lit. They say that warm lights increase your appetite. So if I want to lose weight, I should change the light bulbs at home. But I want to go in the kitchen! Extra tableware. Looks clean. What else can I look at though? I don't know what I can look at. Is there anything else over there? Oh, here we go. Oh, yes. I haven't seen a handwritten customer feedback book in a long time. Winnie said the restaurant got review bombed on Delicaart once Mr. Green turned down Pedro's offer. The positive feedback in this book is proof that Delicaart hires ghostwriters to write negative reviews.
この手書きのノートには感謝の言葉が綴られてる。青い食堂の誠実さと人気がうかがえるな。
This is... There's a leaflet tucked between the pages. It's a quote from Delicaart on their premium services.
元々の値段の上に手書きの割引価格が書かれてる。西原さんの名刺付きだ。
Ah, he has a different name in Japanese. That's funny. But in English, his name is Pedro.
どうやら西原さんがミールキャットのサービスを諏訪さんに勧めた証拠にもなりそうだ。
Okay. What about that? A point of sale terminal. Seems to be working fine. Okay. Yes, I did. We need one more thing. One more thing. Where else can we look? Can we look on that shelf? At this table? No. Oops. The AC vent? Can I go up the stairs? Upstairs is a private space. We shouldn't go up there without permission. Yeah, I didn't think so. Can I go to that? It's a good day to have a good meal. Being in a restaurant, all I can think of is food. Where else can I look? Or actually, let's go back here. Can I go into the, okay. I was hoping I could go back into the kitchen, but where can I? Well, maybe I need to. Can I navigate from here? No, probably not. Can I go to that? Can I go to the kitchen from here? Oh! Oh, okay. I accidentally hit the hit button. Oh, we hit the goal? Thank you so much, everybody. Okay, there's something on the wall there that I didn't notice. It's a camera. Luke notices a CCTV camera high in a corner near the entrance.
見た感じ、あの防犯カメラは壊れてるな。外して確認してみよ
う。The camera is high up near the ceiling. Luke stacks two chairs on top of each other before climbing up. However, they appear shaky and unsafe. I'll steady the chairs for you. Be careful.
心配すんな。探偵は手際が命だからな。
Luke's movements are nimble. He swiftly detaches the camera from its wall mount. Only once Luke's feet are back on the floor do you relax. Your neck is sore from looking up. Oh my gosh. They literally damaged, like, the lens. The lens is shattered. The camera is not in an easily accessible location, so how did this happen?
破損状態から見て、何か硬いものでついて割られたっぽいな。
It's possible that the culprit tried to break it after discovering it. Okay. What else is on here? Is there a car?
念入りに壊されてる感じがするな。メモリが取り出せなくなってる。
Oh no.
でもこれくらいなら修理すれば取り出せるか。
Okay. Oh, I can make it bigger. What else can we find here? Oh, there's a crack there.
Wi-Fi 発信機能も壊れてるっぽいな。カメラのネットサーバーに繋がらない。
It wouldn't have helped us anyway. Surveillance footage is usually kept on the cloud for only 14 days. Any videos from the incident are probably gone now. Well, it looks like we got everything. After going through the scene again, you now have a clear picture of the person responsible for the food poisoning incident. Now we're sure Delicart, or rather Pedro, tried to market premium services to Mr. Green. However, we can't implicate him with only a receipt. He could argue that he dropped it in the restaurant after the incident.
もし防犯カメラに彼が事件前に葵食堂を訪れた記録が残っていたら、彼は晴れて容疑者の一員だ。
But the camera...
ざっと見たところ、これなら直せそうだ。道具ならカバンにある。
Oh, that's amazing. Wouldn't expect anything less from my Sherlock.
なあ、俺の活躍を目に焼き付けてくれよ。
Luke pulls out all sorts of gadgets from his pockets. Before he can start, Vernon comes downstairs with Winnie's assistance.
直さなくてもいい。あの防犯カメラは私が壊したのだから。
I think he's covering up. Vernon was the one who did it? Oh, okay. This is one of the this is one of the battles, quote unquote battles. We debate people and instead of like a triangle of elements, like, you know, like fire, wind, water kind of thing, the attributes are like logic, empathy, and something else. I forgot the third one. So that's the triangle in this game, which is really interesting. Forgot what. Okay, so I forgot what green is. Green is what again? Let me see. Yeah. So like, red is empathy. One of the others is logic, and I don't remember what the other one is. Let me see if I can find that somewhere. No. Let's just go back. So, case details. A couple is picking the restaurant's camellias for selfies. Seeing this almost made Vernon's heart disease flare up. Oh, okay. They're picking the flowers in the restaurant. They're not supposed to. Well, this is my only deck I have. So let's start the debate. So he's saying they're just flowers, you're making a big deal out of it. Wait, what? I forgot how this works. Flowers all wilt, so giving them to my girlfriend is more valuable. Oh, wait, right. I choose which one. Wait. I forgot how this works. It's just a flower, you're being so stingy. I choose which one I want that I... Okay. So I should do this one. Ah, okay. How would you feel if someone helped in your efforts? It goes by too fast. It's just a flower, you're being so stingy. Small things add up. Babe, use this camellia for your selfie. You'll get tons of likes. I ran out of empathy cards. Did the owner say you could pick the flowers? All this hard work is not for you to show off. Replenish, yes. And this one. You can't hurt someone in the name of love. That is all. We won. Yeah, it's very fast-paced. Okay. Next level. Mr. Green, you and Luke are both surprised by Vernon's sudden confession that he was the one who broke the CCTV camera.
諏訪さん、あなたは今回の食中毒事故、いや、事件の真相が分かっているんでしょう。
Yeah.
西原海斗がやったことだってね。
Vernon walks to a table and sits down without saying a word.
おじいさん、この後に及んでどうしてあの恩知らずのバカをかばうんですか？彼はおじいさんの行為に甘えて図に乗ってるんです。
安田さん、諏訪さんはあなたに何を教えたんですか？
Winnie silently looks at Vernon with an irate expression on her face, then turns away, biting her lip. Other than a long sigh, Vernon shows no sign of wanting to tell you the truth. His strange behavior reminds you of the family photo and Pedro's photo on the bookshelf. That's it. Pedro's the one who looks like the boy in the photo. I had a feeling. Could that be the reason why Mr. Green's hiding the truth? Mr. Green, forgive me if what I'm about to say is too personal. We had photos of your family on the book of Pedro on the bookshelf. Are you protecting him because he resembles your son? Vernon looks up at you in surprise, and then lets out another long sigh. Okay, I didn't make that connection, but
どうしてわかったんだ？
I was thinking maybe that is his son, that he was like kicked out from the family, but then later came back or something like that. But I guess not. You hand Vernon the photo you found on the bookshelf. The boy in this photo is your son?
この子は私と葵の一人息子、ヒロトだ。
What happened?
27年前、ヒロトは18歳だった。念願のステラ大学への入学が決まり、入学祝いに一人で旅行がしたいと言い出した。
Oh no, I don't like where this is going.
その旅行中、観光バスが隣県のつづら折りの道路で交通事故に遭い、ヒロトは二度と戻ってこなかった。私と葵が学生の支援を始めたのもヒロトのことがあったから。息子の夢を彼らが受け継いでくれたように思えた。でも、愛する息子を失った葵のショックは深かった。彼女は体調を崩し、2年後にはヒロトのもとへ。
I'm so sorry, Mr. Green.
料理好きの葵はレシピを残していた。私は葵食堂を始め、多くの人に葵の料理を食べてもらおうと思った。西原海斗はもともとこの店のバイトだったんだ。彼はバイトをしながら大学の受験に挑もうとしていた。毎晩仕事が終わった後もキッチンで熱心に勉強して。そんな海斗をつい助けてあげたくなった。彼はヒロトに似ていたのもあって、私にとっては他の子たちとは少し違った存在だったんだ。
当時の西原さんは誠実で努力家の好青年だったんでしょ
う。もちろんだ。カイトは毒を盛るような人間じゃない。あのブラック企業が彼を追い詰めたんだ。
I don't know. Maybe. He didn't seem like a nice person when we saw him arguing in the lobby. Delicart forced him? How do you know?
あれは去年。彼が会社に就職したばかりの頃だった。
じいさん、助けてくれ。このままじゃ会社をクビになっちまう。
どうしたんだい、カイト。
Pedro kneels before Vernon, bitterly sobbing. His cheeks are swollen and purple palm prints are visible on his skin. He was obviously beaten.
誰に殴られた？すぐに通報してやる。
いや、通報はしないでくれ。俺、自分でやったんだ。
自分で？どうして？
会社のノルマを達成できなかった。今月は50万足りなかったから、全部署の前でビンタ50回だ。恥を知ればもっと頑張れるって。頑張ってダメなら給料が引かれる。向上心がないって言われるんだ。
Looks like he got employed at not the best place.
なんてことだ。そんなのは違法だ。
If he's telling the truth.
カイト、そんな会社は早く辞めなさい。起訴してやる。
やめられないよ。今は就職なんだし。前の会社のように力仕事ばっかり押し付けられるのはごめんだ。前の仕事は結局長続きしなかった。今の会社を辞めたら、きっともう俺を雇ってくれる会社はどこにもない。実家には帰れない。あんな貧乏くさい田舎にはもう帰りたくないんだ。この町に残りたい。
What Delicart did was absolutely illegal. He should have listened to you and resigned and then sued them.
カイトは貧しい暮らしにうんざりしていた。彼の気持ちはわかる。だから助けてやろうと思った。ミールキャットの会員になってほしいと頼まれたので、会員費を月2万支払った。彼を支援したと思って登録した。
でもそれは始まりに過ぎなかった。西原さんはあなたに様々な課金サービスを勧めてきた。例えば上級プランとか。
そうだ。上級プランに加入するためには月30万円。店の広告サービスの費用はもっと。到底負担できない額だ。
That's why? That's so expensive.
私はカイトの頼みを断った。頼みの綱を失ったカイトは追い詰められ、道を踏み外してしまった。すべてミールキャットのせいだ。悪評を流したり、雇った人間に店でケチをつけさせる。奴らがよくやる手口だ。
Oh no. How come the restaurant owners never teamed up to file a lawsuit together?
告発するにも証拠がない。私にはカイトがミールキャットの一員になっていくのを黙って見ているしかなかった。食品安全部門の調査員が帰った後、事故を起こしたのがカイトだと分かった。
だからボトルを洗い、殺虫剤を吹き取り、防犯カメラを壊して証拠になるものを隠滅した。西原さんをかばうために。でもどうして西原さんが犯人だと言い切れるんですか？
それは
おじいさん、あいつをかばったら青い食堂は食中毒を起こした悪評だけが残って経営が難しくなりますよ。諏訪おばあちゃんが残してくれた美味しいレシピ、誰も食べられなくなっちゃいますよ。
一度真実を全て話そうとも考えた。だがあの子を牢屋に入れたくない。カイトはまだ若い。ほんの気の迷いだったんだ。でも前科がついてしまったら彼の人生は終わりだ。
I mean, this company's not doing any many favors.
諏訪さん、西原さんを救う根本的な解決方法はミールキャットに法の裁きを受けさせることでは。今回の食中毒事件はミールキャットの違法業務を摘発する突破口になる。西原さんさえ証言してくれれば。
君は若いからわからないんだ。私だってあの会社をどうにかしてやりたい。だがとても手に負える相手じゃない。
You didn't stop us from investigating, though. A part of you wants the truth to come out, doesn't it? If Pedro's willing to cooperate, I can defend him in court.
お嬢さんが弁護士なのは分かっていたよ。素性を隠したのは私が弁護士嫌いだと稽古から聞いていたからだろう。
You didn't even realize what you said until right now. That's right. We did find out that he doesn't like lawyers, so we didn't say anything about being a lawyer, and we just kind of let it slip right now. I'm sorry, Mr. Green.
実は弁護士を立てるのが嫌なわけじゃないんだ。ただ、カイトが不利になる弱みを握られるのが怖かった。だが証拠となるものは消してしまったし、店を調べても何も出てこないだろう。そう高をくくっていたんだが、どうやら君たちを見くびっていたようだ。稽古も随分と諦めが悪い。さっき上で事情をすべて稽古に話した。君たちと同じように稽古も私を説得しようとした。君たちが私のためを思ってくれてるのはわかる。でもカイトはどうなる？だからお引き取りください。
Vernon turns around and starts going upstairs. You open your mouth to say something when the restaurant's door suddenly swings open. Who would be here at this time? You look toward the front door and... it's Pedro. It's Pedro. It's Pedro! Upon seeing you and Luke inside with Winnie and Vernon, Pedro freezes for a moment, but then he sneers.
じじい、弁護士を雇ったのか？だがこっちについてるのは市でナンバーワンのバルドル法律事務所だぜ。万が一でも勝ち目はない。弁護士を雇う金があるなら、その金でうちのサービスを受けたらどうだ？
He's become, a jerk.
おじいさん聞いたでしょ？彼は自分の罪を認める気はさらさらないのよ。
Pedro. Vernon is not in good health. Worried that Pedro might become rowdy, you start to step in between the two. However, Luke places a hand on your arm and gently squeezes it.
まあそう焦るな。
He winks at you and flashes something from his pocket. A recording pen. Does he think Pedro might get emotional and reveal the truth about everything?
カイト、どうしてミールキャットをやめないんだ？君がやらされていることは全て違法なことだとわからないのか？
俺がいつ法を犯したって証拠はあるのかよ？
Of course we do. What happened at this restaurant wasn't a food poisoning accident, but a case of deliberate contamination. We found a receipt showing that you bought a toxic insecticide. What do you think about that? Pedro sees the evidence you and Luke collected on the table behind you, and his expression immediately changes.
やるじゃないか、じじい。うるさい説教だけかと思いきや、こそこそと店の証拠をでっち上げてたなんて。カイトのためだとか言っておきながら、本当は俺に濡れ衣を着せようとしてたんだな。とんだ偽善者め。
ふざけないで！おじいさんが偽善者なんてよく言えたわね。彼はあなたに一つも悪いことなんかしてないのに。
そっちこそふざけんな。そのじじいは俺に悪いことしかしてねえんだよ。そいつの息子と顔が似てるからっていろいろ押し付けやがって。
Oh, there's so much text that he doesn't say. Vocally. If I didn't look like his dead son, he wouldn't have encouraged me to go to college and stay in Stelis. Does he know how hard it is to relocate to and survive here?
ステラ市で暮らせだ。この競争の激しい大都市で俺みたいなよそ者がどうやって生きていけと。家賃と飯代を稼ぐのもいっぱいいっぱいだ。ならこいつが、このジジイが責任を取るべきだろうが。それにこいつが本当にいい親父なら息子を支援するのは当たり前だろ。
ほんと呆れたものいいね。
うちの会社のサービスを受ければウィンウィンだ。ジジイは経営を拡大できて、俺はノルマをクリア。何が悪い。このジジイは売名のために貧乏学生を支援しようとする。なのに今まで支援してきた学生は誰も助けちゃくれない。こいつの援助が切られたら大学から追い出される安田以外みんな逃げた。これが偽善者への報いだ。どうだ、うちのサービスを受ける気になったか。お前がはいとさえ言えば今月のノルマはクリアだ。
Everyone is shocked by Pedro's shamelessness. Vernon stares incredulously at Pedro, deeply wounded by his words.
おじいさん。
The quiet restaurant is suddenly filled with the sound of Vernon's rapid breathing. He clutches his chest and kneels in pain. You and Luke move to check on Vernon, but Pedro suddenly makes a beeline for the evidence on the table. Luke swiftly seizes his wrist.
いって、お前、離せよ。
Pedro's face pales from the pain. Unable to free himself from Luke's grip, Pedro swings his free fist towards Luke. Luke blocks the hit and twists Pedro's wrist. Pedro screams as Luke locks his arm behind his back. Luke pins Pedro down with an expression as merciless as a sharpened blade.
西原さん、証拠を隠滅しようとは思わないでください。今回の事件、もしあなたが全て会社に強いられたと証明してくれれば、罪を軽くしてあげられるかもしれない。
You were concerned about work and rent, right? You won't have to worry about those things in prison.
お前ら、うちの背後にはパックスグループがいるんだ。お前らごときじゃ手に負えない。路頭に迷。
Oops, I cut that off. Oops. So what if the Pax groups owned by the wealthy Von Hagens? Their money means nothing before the law. Justice is blind. I'll be defending Mr. Green in court, and I'll take this case to the Supreme Court if I have to, even against the Pax group.
彼をカイトを話してくれ。私は君たちに出廷を依頼する。カイトの支援はもうやめだ。
なんだと、そんな、よせ。
Luke drags Pedro to the door and shoves him outside.
二度と諏訪さんに迷惑をかけるんじゃないぞ。
Luke closes the door and briefly interacts with the smart lock, deleting Pedro's fingerprints from its database. Oh, that's right. He had, Pedro had his, security thing on the door lock. Intimidated by Luke, Pedro picks himself up and scurries away. Mr. Green, should we call an ambulance for you? Winnie gave Vernon his emergency medication, but you're still worried.
大丈夫だ。それより委任契約書は持っているだろうか。サインしよう。夏彦君だったね。君が言った通りだ。ミールキャットに急を据えることがカイトの目を覚ます一番の方法だろう。パックスのことは気がかりだが、年ばかり食った私よりもお嬢さんの逆上には恐れ入ったよ。
You're too kind.
彼女は俺が今まで会った中で一番信頼できる弁護士です。必ず裁判に勝てますよ。
After Vernon signs the representation agreement, you and Luke decide to repair the CCTV camera at Luke's office so Vernon can rest. You feel reassured knowing that Winnie is taking care of Vernon. Oh yeah, he recorded the whole thing. Mr. Green, we'll take our leave now. Leaving the restaurant, Luke says that his office is in the same house that his parents left him, which isn't too far from Penny's comfort foods. It's better to walk the short distance rather than hailing a taxi and getting stuck in traffic.
なんだ俺の顔をじっと見て。
Oh, I don't remember if I mentioned it earlier, but yeah, so Luke is like a childhood friend, and then we haven't seen him in I think in like 8 years. So this is like our first time like actually seeing him again. I haven't seen you in ages. There's a lot I want to tell you. I don't know where to start.
俺だって同じさ。お前に会えない時もずっとお前のこと考えてた。今まであったことを全部話してやりたい。でもこうして面と向かってるとさ、お前が元気にしてるのが分かって、それでもう十分っていうか。
Don't keep everything to yourself. I want to know.
話すと長くなるぞ。最低3日未満は必要になるからな。弁護士大先生はお話に付き合ってくれる時間があるんですか？
Luke, when did you come back? Why didn't you come see me?
その俺先週帰ったばかりで。
The truth.
やっぱりバレたか。実はこっちに戻ってから結構経ってる。急な依頼が入ってさ、お前に会いに行く暇がなかったんだ。手をひらひらさせてどうしたんだ？俺の身長でも測ってるのか？
Of course. I want to see how much taller you've grown. How could you get to keep growing past 20? You're probably at least 180 centimeters now.
俺らが離れ離れになった時、まだ16だったからな。そりゃ伸びるだろ。今ちょうど180センチだ。弁護士先生の推理通りだな。
You still have that
もち
key.
ろん。これはお前からの贈り物だからな。
Oh, there was like a flashback scene, where I guess I don't remember why I gave him the key, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, to be fair, not all guys grow that much. Some are, you know, on the shorter side. That's okay. Oh, I have to touch his neck? What do you mean? Or look at his neck? Oh, that's the magnifying glass. I'm looking at his neck, I guess. Oh, I'm looking at his skin. Oh no. Compared to before, your skin is...
色黒になったって？お前の知っての通り、俺は小麦色の肌に憧れてるからな。この方が健康的でかっこいいだろ？
I was actually going to say that you're still as pale as ever. Haven't you been doing lab experiments all these years? How do you tan in a lab?
おい、ちょっとひどくないか？嘘でも少しくらいは俺の話に乗ってくれよ。
I'm going to ask him something?
俺の事務所まであともうちょいだ。すぐ着くからな。
This will be my first time in a detective's office. Looking forward to it, Detective Pierce.
任せろ。絶対がっかりさせないからさ。
You and Luke chat and laugh all the way to his office. However, the sign in front of you... Luke, this three-story building is your house, right? What is this Times Antiquities? Shouldn't it be something like Pierce Private Investigations? Did you rent out the first floor?
世間じゃ探偵のことよく思ってない人もいる。人の弱みを握って暴くって。ほら、諏訪さんもそうだったろ？
ああ。
だからそこの古物屋、タイムズショップはカモフラージュ。事務所は2階にあるんだ。
Oh, interesting. Okay. So that's it. Initially, you thought that the storefront was only a cover. However, after entering the shop, you feel as if you stepped into another world. Oh, wow. The shop isn't large, but it's filled with all sorts of antiques from different time periods. A striking clock faces towards you. A golden magpie perches on a branch, the beating of its wings synchronized with the clock's movements. A wooden music box on an adjacent shelf is playing Clair de Lune by Claude Debussy. When you draw closer, you catch a whiff of sandalwood. A beautifully carved kerosene lamp, complete comic sets, a brass table lamp inspired by biblical stories. It's as if you've traveled back in time from the current year, 2030.
ようこそタイムズショップへ。なかなかいい雰囲気だろ。
This is all your collection?
コレクションとは言えないな。手元に残しておきたいものもあれば、こいつらを必要とする人に渡すこともある。
I'll give you $2 and a potato chip.
すべてのものに唯一無二の思い出がある。こいつらが望めば、どこへでも行けるさ。
Luke walks to the counter. With the press of a button, the ordinary counter morphs into a high-tech workstation. This must be the youngest item in the shop.
10分もあれば、カメラを直してメモリを取り出せる。タイムを測ったっていいぞ。
Okay, then starting from now.
え、おい、ずるいぞ。まだ道具準備してないのに。
Your exaggerated motions of starting a timer on your phone urge Luke to hastily break out his toolbox from underneath the workstation. Luke is silent as he concentrates on the task at hand. This reminds you of him studying in the library for a competition all those years ago. The Luke before you is no longer the excitable and impulsive youth from your memories. He has grown into a mature and reliable man. Is this the result of 8 years' worth of study? You suddenly feel a bit sad that you two missed so much of each other's lives.
おじさんとおばさんは元気か？こっちに帰ってからまだ顔を出してないんだ。
When I was in university, Mom and Dad were recruited as researchers to a secret research project like you. Luke's hands abruptly pause.
同じ研究。閉鎖型の実験のことか。
Yeah, no contact with the outside world allowed. They still regularly send me holiday postcards and money, though. I don't remember anything about this. I don't know when they'll return, but they're both research fanatics. I think they'll be fine. Luke seems relieved after hearing you say this, and he resumes his work. Luke has kind of taken like small shots earlier, but yeah.
それならよかった。もし2人と連絡が取れたら、俺が帰ってきたって伝えておいてくれ。あと娘さんの面倒は俺がしっかり見ておくから心配するなってさ。
There you go. Wow, you're such an adult now. You sure you aren't planning to stir up some trouble? I used to always get scolded because you dragged me into one thing or another.
やめろって、あれは黒歴史だから。ほら、防犯カメラ直ったぞ。 タイマーストップ。
7.5 minutes. You're amazing.
10分もいらなかったな。
You take the memory card from Luke and insert it into your tablet. The surveillance footage shows the restaurant's front door.
諏訪さんの話だと、西原さんの犯行可能時間である金曜6時半から8時までの間、店には誰もいなかったそうだ。
You fast forward to the target time frame and play at double speed. Sure enough, Pedro appears in the video. There he is. He entered the restaurant at 7:28 a.m. and left at 7:43 a.m. That's more than enough time to commit the crime. In the video, you see Pedro putting his hand into a bulging pocket, which most likely holds the insecticide 330. However, due to the angle of the camera, the surveillance footage doesn't show Pedro actually committing the crime. The video captured not only Pedro, but the worker who delivered the tank of spring water, as well as Vernon and his caretaker leaving from and returning to the restaurant. The last part of the video shows Vernon destroying the CCTV camera after the Food Safety Bureau staff had left.
食中毒事故の鑑定結果が出た後、諏訪さんはこれを見て西原さんの犯行だって気づいたんだろうな。
He's probably not familiar with technology or only remembered the memory card was still inside after breaking it.
それに諏訪さんは西原さんの犯行手段を詳しく知らなかった。だからこそこれだけ手がかりが残ってたわけだ。
We collected quite a bit of evidence today. I'll need to organize it all for use in court on Wednesday.
手伝うよ。
You can now visit Luke? Okay. Good to know. The visit feature has been unlocked. Let's check it out. So this little character, I think he's like an AI. He's like the tutorial character. Okay, GPS. On this map of Stellus, you can see all the Stellus is the city, by the way. You can see all the characters you can visit. Unlock more by progressing through the main story. For now, let's visit Luke. Okay. You can interact with a character here to increase his character affection and read his personal story. Oh, okay. Chat. Welcome to Interactions. You can interact with Luke in various ways and earn affection from him. Earn affection from Luke by swiping across him or playing games with him. Every day you can earn up to 1,000 affection across all visits. Oh, I have to... I have to... touch him? Or... I'll poke him. The remaining affection you can earn today is shown here. Okay, down there. Let's go back. Yeah, I want to leave. I want to leave. Blossom chapter? Oh. Progress through a character's personal story by increasing your affection with them. Don't forget to visit. I guess I have to then. Let's continue with the main story. Yes, I prefer that. Okay. 114. While organizing evidence with Luke, you suddenly think of something important. The chemical analyses and fingerprints we obtained may not be admissible evidence. I need to send them to the police to be reassessed by a qualified professional.
大丈夫。俺が検査結果を標準フォーマットに印刷してサインしておくよ。それで証拠として認められるはずだ。
Oh, okay. Yours? How are you?
それはもちろん、俺が名探偵だからさ。
Oh? Luke is definitely hiding something from you. You're going to have a long chat with him once you have the time.
裁判はどんな戦略でいく？直接ミールキャットを狙うか、 それとも西原さんから白状させるか。
You don't have enough evidence at this time to implicate Delicart. First things first, I'll have to prove that Pedro was the perpetrator. Then the judge can dismiss the plaintiff's claims for compensation from Mr. Green.
そうだな。それで、西原さんの動機はどうやって立証する？
Oh, start analysis. Arknights? I've never played Arknights. I know that's popular though. Alright, here we go. So, okay, find connections. Pedro's motive must be established first before he can be considered as a suspect. So, okay. Motive. Where is the thing that I want to look for? Well, his failed heart cell, I think, right? Winnie told you that Vernon had repeatedly turned down Pedro's offers. Yeah. Wait, what do I do? Oh, okay, I see. I have to put two things. And then Pedro's performance pressure. Connection found. Pedro's motive was Delicart's pressure on him to reach his sales target. Mr. Green did say that Delicart punishes employees in a humiliating way if they don't reach their targets. Pedro could have reached his target if Mr. Green purchased Delicart's premium service. But Winnie said that Mr. Green turned him down on numerous occasions, which may have pushed him to take such drastic measures.
口コミアプリでの悪い評判なんて、諏訪さんは全く気にしてなかった。もっとひどい事故が起きない限り、西原さんはサービスを売ることができない。
Exactly.
動機があるなら、あとは犯行の機会があるかどうかだ。例えば、犯行時間が一致するとかな。
Oops. Okay. So this one and this one. The surveillance video shows that Pedro was in the restaurant at a time that Mr. Green said no one was around. By then, the spring water had already been delivered.
映
But
像に西原さんが映ってるけど、滅中さみれがない。犯行を証明するには他の証拠が必要だ。
the receipt and the records. That's it. The receipt shows part of the purchaser's payment account number, which matches Pedro's personal bank account number from the restaurant's transaction records.
ああ、彼は自らボロを出してくれた。
End analysis. We all saw him operating the smart lock and entering the restaurant. Now we have proof that the fingerprints on the receipt and in that smart lock's database belong to Pedro. That means he was the one who had the toxic insecticide.
西原さんが素直に認めなければ、法廷で退出することもできるだろう。
Pedro must have brought the receipt to the restaurant while he was committing the crime, else it wouldn't have found its way under the cabinet by accident.
食堂の水差しで発見したレシートの指紋、そして滅中さみれの成分。事故鑑定報告書にもあったように、食中毒を招いた成分と滅中さみれの成分は一致してる。けど
There's still room for Pedro to bluff his way out. He could claim that he brought the insecticide and took apart the dispenser but didn't go through with it.
西原さんの犯行だと証明する決定的な証拠が足りない。それでも諏訪さん以外の犯行だと証明するだけの材料は揃った。
True. Once this becomes a criminal case, Mr. Green will be off the hook. We'll also have more time to find more evidence.
今日はこれくらいにしておこう。久しぶりの再会を祝して、飯でもどうだ？
Sorry, Luke, but I don't have much of an appetite. I should head back to the office and organize everything. I'm really grateful for all your help today, but... let's do this another time. I'll be off.
なら、事務所まで送ってくよ。調子悪そうだし、何かあったら大変だ。
Luke calls a taxi and escorts you to the law firm's ground floor. You enter the elevator and lean against the wall, watching Luke's concerned face gradually disappear as the elevator doors close. You feel the weight of everything sinking in. Exhaustion and distress set in, and you can't help but slowly fall to the ground, hugging your calves. What will happen to Vernon and his restaurant? How can you bring Delicar to justice? Will your first collaboration with Luke as an adult end in failure? You won't accept that. When you return to the office and see its familiar logo, something important hits you. Isn't the PAX group our own client? Chills go down your spine as you realize the implications of the situation.
どうした？事件の捜査は順調か？
Okay, this is Artem. He is like a senior in the law group, the law firm. As soon as you see Artem, the weight on your shoulders doubles. Mr. Wing, isn't the PAX group our client?
そうだが、今回の件にパックスが関わっていたのか？
This isn't a simple food poisoning case, but a premeditated criminal case. Pedro Brooks from Delicar poisoned the water. Delicar seems to be affiliated with the PAX group.
それがどうした？パックスに脅されたとでも？
Not PAX,
君はどう返し
but
た？
Pedro. Oops. I told him that even the Von Hagen family isn't above the law, and that I'd take this fight to the Supreme Court if I have to. I had an adrenaline rush when I said that, but we're in trouble now, Mr. Wing.
よくやった。さすがテミスの人間だ。
Oh. Huh?
パックスはまだ正式にミールキャットに投資していないし、たとえ投資していたとしても何も怖がることはない。
Oh, okay.
パックスがミールキャットの肩を持ってうちとの提携を断つならそれも構わない。パックス取締役会長の泉清則、もしくは後継者の泉圭がこれを口実に言いがかりをつけてきたら教えてくれ。なんならパックスを破産させても構わないからな。
Oh. Upon hearing Artem's words, you are momentarily taken aback, but then you burst into laughter.
何を笑っている？
I never thought I'd hear you say something like that. Thank you, Mr. Wing. I realize how fortunate I am to work at Themis. Receiving rare praise from Artem lifts your spirits. Before you... Oh, it's rare praise because he's one of those, like, really serious hard workers, from what we've seen so far. Who's my personal favorite? I've only come across these two so far. Luke, I would just like to stay friends with. Okay. Before you can discuss case details with him, Winnie arrives at the law firm. She gives you a piece of key evidence on Vernon's behalf. Oh? Kitchen surveillance video. Vernon would rather this evidence not be used in court since he still holds conflicting feelings towards Pedro. Oh my. Wait, okay, let me go back and look at my cards. Okay, let me look it up on the side. Let me look it up on the side. What the attributes are, because I didn't account for my ID showing on a different screen. So I'm not gonna open that screen. Tears of Themis attributes. Logic, empathy, and intuition. Okay. Case details. You had ordered noodle soup, but you didn't receive any soup. You called the restaurant and the owner's arguing with you. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I know that empathy is the red one. Logic restrains empathy. Okay, so logic is blue and intuition is green. Right? Empathy restrains intuition. Yeah. Okay. Logic is blue, empathy is red, green is intuition. Okay. Now I remember. So we have to debate this. A shop owner, but we'll tell him. We'll tell him. I never got my soup. If you're going to file a complaint, then do it. Cut the crap. Okay, so we need to use logic here. Wait, if I can... Wait. Oh, okay. I can't control the target. Okay, logic. That is false advertising to extort sales. Complain if you want. You think I'm scared? I don't believe anyone that something. You want soup? Add water. Oh shoot, I don't have I have another logic one. Businesses must abide by laws. The soup costs extra, else you can eat the noodles dry. I'm reporting your deceptive consumer practices. Who gave you the courage to be this arrogant? After we will replenish. Reserving the right is so fast. I already reported you. That is all. Oh. Trial. That's our first trial. Wednesday, court day. Sitting in the waiting room, you look at the memory card Winnie gave you with a heavy heart.
おじいさんは言ってました。昔西原さんのアドバイスでキッチンにもう一つ防犯カメラを取り付けたって。もともとはバイトがサボるのを防ぐためにつけたらしいのですが、まさかこんな時に役立つなんて。おじいさんはこの証拠の提出を堅くなに拒んでいました。息子を自らの手で刑務所に送るようなものですから。
The surveillance video clearly shows Pedro disassembling the dispenser and putting insecticide 330 into the tank at 7:32 a.m. on the day of the incident. In the video, Pedro seems to be worried he put too much insecticide. He pours out some contaminated water and dilutes the tank with tap water. Oh my gosh. If he didn't do that, then all the people that drank that water would have been so much more sick. They could have died. After that, Pedro disappears for a few minutes. You suspect that he felt the water was too dilute and added more insecticide 330. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. However, this part wasn't seen by the camera or Vernon. this is why Vernon didn't clean the dispenser, even though he knew Pedro was the culprit. Pedro must have been conflicted about his actions, but his desire for monetary wealth eventually prevailed. You obtained key evidence to win the trial, but you don't feel happy about it. You suddenly receive a text message from Luke. He's on a special case, so he can't come? Aw, I wish he could see me win this trial with his own eyes. Artem stands before the French windows and hesitates for a moment before making a call on his phone.
森月、私だ。一人調査グループに入れたい人材がいる。手続き通り、精神状態の評価を頼む。ああ。ああ。
ん？
わかった。近々彼女と会えるように手配しておく。
Oh, courthouse. Civil court, 10 o'clock.
葵食堂食中毒事件について開廷します。まずは原告代理人から起訴状を朗読してください。
私バルドル法律事務所藤井明は被害者計6名の依頼人を代表し葵食堂に訴訟を提起します。今月3日金曜日、田中様ら6名の顧客が葵食堂で昼食を食べました。
I don't know who that was that Arden was talking to. There was like a small thing that kind of hinted to like him talking to like somebody about like a partner or something. Like a partner in the firm.
被告人の管理不備で殺虫剤が海鮮と豆腐の煮込みの原料の泉水に混入。食べた数名が入院治療を余儀なくされた。今回の事件は被害者の健康を損ねただけではなく、彼らにひどい心理的外傷を与えました。現在被害者らは食事に対し猜疑心を持つようになり、毎日の食事に抵抗を感じています。
Don't mind me, I'm eating fruit.
したがって被害者の総意で葵食堂に1人当たり200万円の賠償を請求いたします。
被告人、原告側の陳述に対して異議はありますか？
Your Honor, I will be wholly representing the defendant and owner of Penny's Comfort Foods, Mr. Vernon Green, due to his poor physical health. That's what it is. The plaintiff is demanding compensation from Penny's Comfort Foods based on the assumption that this is a case of food poisoning due to negligence. However, this assumption is completely wrong. This case is actually a deliberate and premeditated criminal case. Mr. Green is not at fault and should not be responsible for compensatory damages.
被告人は賠償金の支払いが困難なのでしょう。だから弁護人が法廷で根も葉もない話を捏造しているのです。食中毒事件の位置づけは食品安全部門が発行した自己鑑定報告書が根拠となります。
Objection. This is not Phoenix Wright, but yeah. That report only validates the fact that the food was contaminated by a toxic substance. It does not prove intent. The true perpetrator of this crime is Mr. Pedro Brooks, a sales manager at Delicart.
弁護人、西原さんは現在本件とは無関係ですが、彼が毒を混入した証拠を提示してください。
I will present sufficient evidence to the court, and I ask that Mr. Brooks be called to the stand.
許可します。西原海人さん、出廷してください。
あのジジイは追い詰められて 頭がおかしくなってるんだ。
西原さんの言葉遣いは褒められたものではありませんが、弁護人は我々の注意をそらしたいのでは。
According to the FSB's incident report, the affected customers had ingested toxic insecticide chemicals, resulting in abdominal pain. Why can't I speak? Abdominal. Why I keep saying abdominal? Abdominal pain and diarrhea. However, Mr. Green had instructed his employees to purchase Bug Out, which is an insecticide that is not toxic to humans.
それは諏訪さんの一方的な言い分だ。それに個人的に有害な薬品を購入していても弁護人には教えないでしょう。
Objection. His words can be substantiated. The poisoning insecticide was purchased by Mr. Brooks. The evidence is... Where's the receipt? Where's the receipt? Okay, this is the medical reports, this is the water dispenser, that's the powder and receipt, yes. What else is there? Wait, what am I looking for? Oh, the purchase. Wait, what is this? Oh, no. This one. A receipt for the professional grade insecticide 330 was found inside the restaurant. Insecticide 330 is harmful to humans. While it's not lethal, it causes abdominal pain and diarrhea. These symptoms matched what the FSB said in their incident report. The payment account numbers shown in the receipt match Mr. Brooks' personal bank account number.
そんなの当てずっぽうだ。レシートには口座番号の一部しか表示されてないのに、なぜ俺の口座だとわかる？
Wait. The account records. The partial account number matches the account number you gave Mr. Green when he was financially supporting you during college.
偶然末尾の4桁が一緒なだけだ。
Oh, okay, I see.
そんなの当てずっぽうだ。レシートには口座番号の一部しか表示されてないのに、なぜ俺の口座だとわかる？
I should have done the fingerprints. Intentional contamination constitutes a criminal case. As long as the evidence is shared with the prosecution, it is a simple matter to identify the account owner. Additionally, your fingerprints were found on the receipt. Mr. Brooks, please explain this.
それは仮に俺が買ったものだとしても、俺が殺虫剤を入れた証拠にはならない。あの殺虫剤は自宅用に買ったんだ。それをジジイの店に営業に行った時に落とした。それの何がおかしい？
When did you visit Mr. Green?
もちろん事件が起きた後だ。ミールキャットはオーダーメイドの危機管理コンサルサービスを提供してるから。ジジイのトラブルを解決してやろうと思ってな。けどあの主戦度は金のために葵食堂の名誉を捨てたんだ。
裁判官、私の依頼人たちは諏訪さんとの和解を試みましたが、彼が賠償金を払えないというので、こうして裁判になった。
Mr. Sider, your clients attempted to extort Mr. Green for a compensation value that far exceeded the legal limit. Of course my client would not pay. Mr. Brooks, you did indeed visit Mr. Green at this restaurant, but not only after the incident. Pedro went to the restaurant before the incident and had the chance to poison the water. The evidence is... the video, right? The memory card, yeah. CCTV footage shows that on the morning of the incident, you entered Penny's Comfort Foods at 7:28 a.m. and left at 7:43 a.m. The footage also shows that the water was delivered at 6 a.m. Mr. Green and the caretaker were buying ingredients between 6:30 and 8 a.m. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't want to do auto. Wait, why did I do that? It went... Oh, maybe I accidentally tapped it. Okay. Between 6:30 and 8 a.m. And the servers started work at 9 a.m. While you were at the restaurant, no one else was present, and the spring water had already been delivered. Can you explain what you were doing there? Why would you be alone in an empty restaurant for 15 minutes?
俺は諏訪に上級プランを進めに来たんだ。でもいなかったから店内で少し待たせてもらった。けど15分経っても戻ってこないから諦めて帰ったんだ。
That's a stretch.
裁判官、西原さんの説明は合理的だと考えます。彼はただの勤勉なセールスマネージャーで、毎日業績を上げようと奔走して社会のために奉仕しています。
Objection. He works hard, but not in an ethical manner. The evidence that proves Mr. Brooks poisoned the spring water is... let's see. He did it? Wait. We want the evidence that proved that he did it. What is this one? Wait a minute. Right? Yeah, that's that's what I was thinking. Yeah, just go. I want to sell the restaurant owner my services, so I'm gonna go there before he even arrives and wait there for X amount of hours. I don't. Wait, no, that's not it. That's not it. That's. I want. First, I was going to check. Oh wait, I see. Wait. What is checking this? Oh, okay. This won't help me. Wait, is this different footage? No. Is this it? No, this doesn't support my claim. Wait. Inference? Yellow crystals were found on there. Wait, what, Mr. Brooks, you did not idly wait during those 15 minutes at the restaurant. Okay, I guess my first guess was right. A large amount of insecticide 330 residue was found inside the water dispenser, and your fingerprints were present as well. How do you explain this?
俺は喉が渇いて、それで水差しで水を汲んだんだ。
Oh my gosh. Then why were your fingerprints found near the internal filter?
それは。
There was nothing to say. The insecticide did not contaminate the water by accident, as stated in the FSB's incident report. This is a case of intentional poisoning.
あの水差しの調子がおかしかったから、分解して確かめただけだ。
Do not lie. The water dispenser operates without any problems. I can demonstrate here in court.
そうだ。俺には動機がない。どうしてこんなくたびれた食堂で事件を起こす必要がある？高校を中退してステラ市に来たばかりの俺をジジイが、諏訪さんが支援してくれたから大学に進学できたんだ。 彼には感謝している。ミールキャットに入社後も葵食堂の経営支援を考えてたんだ。彼を陥れる理由がない。
You are lying through your teeth. Mr. Brooks, how shameless can you be?
弁護人、言動には注意を。西原さんの質問に対し反論はありますか？
裁判官、弁護人はすでになすすべなしと見受けられますが。
Mr. Brooks has a motive to commit such a crime, and the evidence is this one. Okay, yeah, this is what I would use. Mr. Brooks, you entered the restaurant last Saturday when I was collecting evidence. You openly confessed that you were immensely pressured to meet your sales targets, and that you want Mr. Green to purchase Delicart's premium public relations services. If the food poisoning incident did not occur, then would you not have had a reason to convince Mr. Green to buy Delicart's premium services, correct? Mr. Green cares not about the negative reviews written by Delicart's ghostwriters. The positive reviews in his feedback book are worth infinitely more to him. Who stands to benefit the most from such an incident? Everything you said that day was reported. Unexpected, no? In this recording, your tone of voice does not convey even a sliver of gratitude.
俺が得をするから殺虫剤を入れたって、そんなのデタラメだ。
この録音は確かに西原さんと諏訪さんの不仲を証明できますが、西原さんの犯行を証明できるものではありません。
弁護人はポンプ式水差しから西原さんの指紋が見つかったとおっしゃった。だが指紋は西原さんのものだけでしたか？
The fingerprints of Mr. Green and the restaurant's 2 employees were also found on the exterior of the water dispenser. However, they are in charge of the restaurant's daily operations. It is not out of the ordinary for their fingerprints to be on the dispenser.
しかしそうなると、彼らが水差しの内部に殺虫剤を混入した可能性も考えられますよね。日頃から扱っている代物なら内部に指紋を残さず、フィルターに直接殺虫剤を混入できるかもしれません。もしそうなら、葵食堂の責任は重大です。弁護人、あなたは自分で自分の首を絞めたことになりませんか？
弁護人、確かに西原さんへの疑惑はありますが、彼を有罪とする決定的な証拠がありません。
Should I show them the kitchen surveillance video? You look at the gallery and see both Artem and Winnie sitting there. Artem looks at you in a cool and calm manner, as if he's telling you that a lawyer's judgment should not be influenced by their feelings when in court. However, you can't ignore Winnie's bloodshot eyes. Behind the video is an old man's internal struggles. No matter what Pedro does, Mr. Green will still regard him as a son. If Pedro's convicted, Mr. Green would be devastated. So I should now produce those employees, cross-examine them, please present evidence because these are baseless accusations. Oh no. I have to choose? Oh my gosh. Do I lose if I... Oh no. This is pressure. I don't want Mr. Green to, you know... I don't want this to, like, upset him so much that it causes his health to get worse. But... He's the one that did it. What do I do? I'm gonna upset someone either way. Oh gosh. Scooby. Oh my gosh. Well, okay. There was a little bit of guilt in him because he diluted it. he doesn't. I don't think he wants to kill people, but you know. to do? To be fair, Mr. Green has, you know, he did decide to get a lawyer and cut off ties to Pedro, so yeah. Well, he didn't expect to get caught, you know. I think we need to present the footage. I have one more piece of evidence to submit to the court. Mr. Brooks, do you remember installing a hidden camera in the restaurant's kitchen for Mr. Green so he could monitor the staff? That could be an angle as well, nearly murder people even if you did dilute it, that's still... Yeah.
防犯カメラまさかお前
Back then, you studied hard to get into college and truly were grateful for what Mr. Green had done for you. Remember this. It was neither Mr. Green nor I who proved your guilt in court today, but the old Pedro who still had a conscience. You submit the kitchen surveillance video to the judge. It clearly shows Pedro putting the insecticide into the water, leaving no room for doubt. In the gallery, Vernon sighs. You don't know when he arrived.
何か言い分はありますか？
これは違う
What? Are we gonna have a debate? Oh. Oh, okay. Do you know how much pressure I'm under every day? I have a law on my side. Everyone does this kind of thing. How come I'm the only one in the wrong? Can I choose? Oh, I can't choose to attack one or the other. Okay. You lawyers should mind your own business. You tried to defame Pax. Yeah, I'm out of logic, so I have to use... Law won't wrong the good. I almost succeeded. Why'd you have to interfere? I believe that justice exists, something. You lack appreciation and something. Okay, last wave. The Pax group has our backs. You better not mess with us. No, they don't. Don't mess with me. Pressure does not equate to doing crimes. No one does this kind of thing. Let's see. It goes so fast. I even put it at the slowest speed. Oh, so you're literally making a threat in court using your employer's name? Wow. Uh-oh, I have 4 turns left. This should be good, though. Almost there. There we go. That is all.
裁判官、俺は追い詰められていたんだ。会社に業績アップを強要されて、同僚たちもいろんな手段を使ってるんだ。なのに、俺一人だけ有罪だなんて理不尽だ。捕まえるなら会社もろともだろ。
西原さん、 その発言は自白と受け取って問題ありませんか？それでは判決を言い渡します。葵食堂食中毒事件について審理した結果、事件の性質に重大な変化が起きたことが認められました。よって原告の賠償請求を棄却、被告人の賠償金支払いの意思については刑事裁判終了後に再度審理します。司法警察の方は直ちに西原容疑者を拘留し、法執行機関に移送してください。
There he goes.
じじい、どうしてこんなことを。全部あんたのせいなのに。
Pedro tries to break away from the bailiff's grip and lunge towards Vernon in the gallery, but the bailiff holds strong. Both Winnie and Artem are standing up and shielding Vernon from Pedro. Seeing Pedro like this, Vernon can't help but weep.
本当に救いようのない子だ。ミールキャットになど入らなければこんなことにはならなかったかもしれない。
Vernon turns and leaves the courtroom with Winnie's help.
なんだと。左京に負けたならまだしも、テミスの初級弁護士にも負けただと。信じられない。
被告人、特に言いたいことはないようですね。
He lost to a junior lawyer.
これに
Me.
て閉廷します。
Trial 1. Defense successful. I feel terrible, but it had to be done. Soon after you had submitted all the evidence to the prosecution, the criminal court took charge of Pedro's case. With all the conclusive evidence, he was swiftly convicted and sentenced. Mr. Green and Penny's comfort foods were found not at fault and therefore not responsible for compensation. Pedro was liable for the victim's compensatory damages. Alright, thank you for coming. Have a good night. Word has it that Pedro revealed Delicard's shady and illegal business practices in court, which led to a lawsuit against the company. And now, all previous talks of investments remain just that.
どうした？何か考え事か？
Thinking about the case now reminds you of how heartbroken Vernon was. Immersed in those somber thoughts, it takes you a while to realize that Artem is calling you. Sorry, Mr. Wing, you were talking to me?
裁判での行いを後悔しているのか？ならどうして裁判官に証拠映像を提出したんだ？
Because I knew what Mr. Green really wanted wasn't to save Pedro, but for him to turn a new leaf. If I withheld that video, Pedro would have never reflected on his own mistakes. He would have continued farther down his twisted path, and Delicard's crimes wouldn't have been brought to light.
だから覚悟を決めたのか。弁護士として正しい判断をしたな。
Mr. Wing, are you really praising me?
調子に乗るな。
Artem sighs. He turns around and picks up a few blue packets from his desk.
ハウゼンの粉薬。諏訪さんが服用していたのか。案件と何か関わりが。
They're his, but they're not related to the case. They were probably brought back together with all the other evidence. When you left the restaurant that day, Luke had packed the evidence bag for you. He likely threw the packets in without much thought. They weren't needed during the trial, so I put them in my folder. I haven't organized it yet.
君から見て、諏訪さんの精神状態はどうだった？
Are these things related? When he said that Mr. Green was diagnosed with depression, it might have been caused by Pedro's chronic harassment. Thankfully, the case is over, so he can properly rest up.
そうか。
Artem is silent for a moment, and then suddenly changes the subject.
ところで、森月レイという心理学者にある書類を届けてくれないか？別件で手が離せなくてな。住所は封筒に書いてある。
Vin Richter. You've heard this name before. He is a widely renowned expert on psychology. They say he was focused on criminal psychology in the past 2 years and has published many papers. Many prestigious universities wanted him as a lecturer. For some reason, Vin Richter refused all of their invitations and quietly settled down in Stellis. I wanted to meet Vin for a while. Oh, why was there no voice there? He and I are only business associates, not friends. Be mindful when talking to him. Don't worry, you're like a business partner. Oh, am I like this passport? Oh. Did that fix it? I don't know why it does that. It's weird. No, still fuzzy? What was the trick that I used? Let me see. Did that fix it? Is it better now? Okay. That was really I really need to look into that. I don't know why that happens. It seems to happen when I'm streaming for a while. No, I didn't bonk the mic. I didn't touch it. Okay, where were we?
ああ、その調子で頼む。気をつけてな。
Meanwhile, at the PAX Group's headquarters, the atmosphere in the president's office is suffocating.
反論があるなら聞こうか。投資決定の時は随分ご就寝だったのに、今さらおじけづいたのか。
社長、申し訳ございません。ミールキャットの不当な利益については調査不足でした。
おお。
日頃から隠蔽工作を徹底していたようで、今日まで証拠などは見つからず。
バックスが毎年億単位の金を投資してるビッグデータセンターはただの飾りか？
Wait, what? What you're saying is that the big data lab that costs us millions to maintain every year is just a fancy dictionary, not a supercomputer? What does he mean by that?
そんなことはありませんが。
そもそも証拠を集めて裁判にかけろとは言ってないよな。リスクがあると分かった時点で投資は中止すべきだった。今回のミスはお前らが取引先企業の信用と社会的責任の調査を軽視して投資を推し進めた結果だろ
Yeah, I'm eating more.
う。ミールキャットが利益を得ていなくとも悪評を捏造する会社ならパックスは投資しない。パックスグループが泉家のものである限り重要なのは一族の誇りだ。よく覚えておけ。
かしこまりました。担当者が戻りましたら厳しく処罰させていただきます。
担当者よりお前の処罰が先だ。パックスマネジメントは母が創設した。そこでこんなミスを犯した人間を許すと思うか。ああ、そういえば面白い話を耳にしたよ。ミールキャットの社長って君の親戚なんだって。
Nepotism?
社長、私は
年次の高さに免じて起訴はしない。だがもうお前に用はない。出ていけ。もしパックス傘下の企業でお前を見かけるようなことがあればその時は容赦なく潰させてもらう。
Wow. Wow. Oh, I leveled up. Hi again. I've noticed you haven't used the task log yet. It's impressive that you made it this far. Well, I've just been doing the main story, and it's been like weeks in between. Tasks, okay. You can check your tasks and claim task rewards here. After completing a task, the claim button will light up. Check back often so you don't miss out on rewards. Okay. That's it. Actually, this is probably a good place to wrap. You finish the episode. Oh, the next episode is The Unbearable Love. That will sound interesting. No, he means well. He means well. He's just trying to help. He helped out a lot in the very beginning because I was very lost. But yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap up here. I find this is really interesting. I hope you guys are finding it interesting too. I'd hope that we can just continue with the main story. I'm sure that there will be a point where I have to do like more of the gacha and like leveling up my cards and stuff, and like making more teams for it, I guess. But yeah, it was fun and exciting. I'm very glad. I'm very glad. I would definitely like to play more like ultimate games and visual novels in general. You stayed awake for a whole yay. So yeah, let's let me go ahead and I'm gonna share the schedule for next week. Let me grab it really quick. Okay, that was this week. Let me change it to the next week. Okay, here we go. So, tomorrow is Mario Monday, so we're going to be continuing Yoshi's Island. And then Tuesday we'll continue Final Fantasy 3. And then Wednesday we're going to be playing Fashion Dreamer. I've noticed that a lot of people have been playing that recently, and I've been curious because I do like fashion, so I wanted to give it a try. And then Thursday we'll do more Final Fantasy 3, and then Friday I will be busy, so there'll be no stream that day. Saturday this week's weekly hoyoverse game was Tears of Themis. Next week it will be Honkai Star Rail, and then on Sunday we'll be continuing Final Fantasy 3. That's going to be the schedule. I will be posting this on the community tab on my channel and also on Twitter. Speaking of Thursday, that is Thanksgiving, yes. I will be enjoying Thanksgiving dinner, but later than everybody else. I'll just say that. But yeah, that's our next week's schedule. Let's go ahead and find someone to raid. Did I get any suggestions? No. Let's see who's on right now. It's okay, that's fine. Okay, no problem. Thank you for coming and staying for the stream. Have a good night. There's not that many people on right now, actually. Let me see. Let's go say hello to... We can go say hello to Dawn, who's playing some more Wolong Fallen Dynasty. Let me grab the link. Let me drop the hashtag. There it is. All right. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your night. If you're going to bed, have very sweet dreams. If it's the start of your day, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I hope to see you tomorrow for some more Final Fantasy 3 at 9 p.m. Pacific. Ta-ta!